I swear to God, man, I can't believe I'm forced to go into detail about this. It's borderline crazy how I have to repeat myself all the time when it comes to why Cody Rhodes should beat Roman Reigns. Do I have to say it every fucking week? I just wish my content can go viral so I won't have to repeat myself. I wish tons of more people can fucking watch me to get the fucking picture. Get it through your fucking head. If you think Cody Rhodes is a bad choice to dethrone Roman Reigns, you are a fucking idiot. And you don't watch professional wrestling. You are just a fucking hater. Make this make sense. Why the fuck would you want Sami Zayn to beat him? What, huh? Why the fuck would you want Sami fucking Zayn to beat this man? Him? A guy who looks like that? This is the big leagues. This is Hollywood. WrestleMania 39. Whoever beats Roman Reigns, he has to look the part. That's not believable. Sami Zayn beating Roman Reigns, that's not believable. In fact, they already wrestled. And Sami Zayn got fucking squashed. That's not believable. This dude, he doesn't even wrestle shirtless anymore. He does not look like a wrestler. Look, he's been very entertaining. I'll give him that. But this should not lead to him beating Roman fucking Reigns. He doesn't look the part. That would make no fucking sense. Hell, I would take KO and Zayn to beat the fucking Usos over that option. So let me get this straight. You think Sami Zayn should beat him, but not Cody fucking Rhodes? Make that make sense. Because it don't make sense. And if you think Cody Rhodes is not a big enough star for Roman, why the fuck would you think Sami Zayn is a fucking bigger star? So you're not making sense. You're saying dumb shit. Look, man, I don't want to say his name on who I'm actually talking about, but I watched your video. Dog, your video made no sense. Why should we take your opinion seriously when, bro, you make videos like every fucking 5 months? You don't watch the product. I watch the fucking product and I make content about the product that I'm watching. I make content, you don't. So what the fuck do you know? Nothing. Dog, WWF Raw, whatever you want to call it, has been garbage, has been trash since Cody Rhodes has left. Everybody says it. Even Jim Cornette says it every fucking week. That the only reason he was watching Raw was because he wanted to watch Cody Rhodes. Listen, this is a fact. WWF Raw has been trash since Cody Rhodes has been hurt. These shows are unwatchable for a 3-hour span. They have been struggling to find top guys for this show. Oh my, it's crazy how people, they use their feelings over facts. It's quite obvious, bro. You are out of touch with this product. I'm not. I watch Raw every fucking week. You don't watch. I watch. Cody Rhodes is the second biggest star on this roster. Hence why we keep on talking about him, even though he has been hurt for the past couple of months. We still talk about him. Why is his name in our mouth? If he's hurt, we still talk about this guy as he's not hurt. Hence why he's the biggest star on his roster next to Roman Reigns. And the fact of the matter is, Roman Reigns has beaten this whole entire roster. But he hasn't beaten Cody fucking Rhodes. He's beaten Seth Rollins, but he hasn't beaten Cody fucking Rhodes. He needs to be beaten by a guy who he hasn't beaten. He needs to get beaten by the second biggest face in this company. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Cody Rhodes is the biggest face in this company. He is the number 2 guy behind Roman Reigns. He beat Drew. He beat KO. He beat Braun Strowman. He beat Bray Wyatt. Who's left? Now, if you want to give me another option, like a Braun Breaker. Now, Braun was my first choice, but that was before Cody Rhodes came into the picture. Why? Because at that time, there was nobody else that was worthy enough to possibly beat Roman. So I said, why not Braun? Build him up. But the problem with that is, if Braun Breaker gets caught up and he beats Roman quickly, that's not gonna work. Whoever beats Roman Reigns, it can't feel forced. It has to feel organic. If Braun beats him in a quick fashion without being built up, it's going to feel forced. And he will get go-away heat, similar to a young Roman Reigns. You can't force it. The crowd would know if it's forced. You can't force that shit. Yes, Braun will be that guy someday, but he's not that now. You can't hand Braun shit too quickly. He will be the next Roman Reigns in a bad way. He would, dog. Sometimes people boo Braun Breaker now. Have you seen NXT? Obviously you do not. He gets booed right now. You know why? Because they feel like his push is being forced. Just imagine if he beats Roman Reigns too. No, man, you can't do that to that kid. Yeah, on paper, for the future, it looks good on paper if Braun was to beat him, but not now. Not this shit's WrestleMania. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. Not yet. It's not time. He's not over yet. If he goes to the main roster, bro, you gotta build him up for at least 1 year. I mean, you gotta make sure the crowd likes him. You gotta make sure the crowd gets him over. He's not ready. And wow, man, why would anybody say Sami Zayn should beat this guy? Dog, Cody Rhodes is the reason we are watching All Elite Wrestling. He made that company what it is. So how can you say he's not a star if he built the second biggest company in the whole entire world off his back? Come on, man. Y'all gotta calm down with this shit, bro. Just accept it. Cody Rhodes is the biggest star in this company next to Roman Reigns. What part of that don't you understand? He was Raw's face. Before he was hurt, the show was built around him, and these shows were actually entertaining. He was the only bright spot. All the podcasters, everybody was saying it. Cody Rhodes was the only reason we were watching. He was the only bright spot. The whole show was built around him, but now you are forgetting his impact. Because he's been hurt, you are forgetting what kind of impact he had on that show. Raw has been trash. And I'm saying it as being objective. Raw has been garbage. We need Cody Rhodes back. So by that logic, he's the biggest star on Raw, right? The biggest star on SmackDown is Roman Reigns. So, ding, 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 ding. Roman should get beaten by the second biggest star in the company. Get the fuck out of here, man. You have no credibility if you even suggest Sami fucking Zayn should beat a guy who looks like Roman Reigns. That will be worse than Daniel Bryan beating Batista and Randy Orton. That will be just as bad. Listen, if Sami Zayn beats Roman fucking Reigns, it will be just as bad. if not worse, than when Daniel Bryan beat Orton and Batista. It will be just as bad, just as worse. Because, dog, at least Daniel Bryan looks like a wrestler. At least he had a better story. At least he was mega over. That makes sense. But at the end of the day, if Sami Zayn beats him, dog, still to this day, people complain about how can a 5'8" guy beat Batista and Randy Orton, but you want Sami Zayn to beat Roman fucking Reigns. Have you seen what Sami Zayn looks like, you dumbass? Him? Like, wow, like, that's insane. But by your logic, Cody Rhodes is not worthy, but Sami Zayn is. What has Sami Zayn done in this business that Cody Rhodes hasn't done? I need answers. Dog, this will be the biggest match within the past 10 years. Cody versus Roman Reigns. I don't care what you say. Cody Rhodes will forever be the lifeblood, be the face of all elite wrestling. The face of that company is not Omega, is not the Bucks. It will forever be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was the face of that brand. He was their mascot. He still is to me. Hence why Cody Rhodes will be on the new All Elite Wrestling game. So that being said, he's the founding father of that company. So how can that not be a big story? If Cody Rhodes, a guy who helped build the fucking competition, he helped build his own company. In some people's eyes, he's still the face of that brand. Can you imagine him and Roman at WrestleMania? See, people want to see a brand versus brand show, right? People want to see All Elite Wrestling versus WWF, right? Okay, this is our closest thing we will ever get to that. Cody and Roman, that will be AEW versus the WWF. That will be our closest thing we will ever get to a inter-promotion match. That will be the closest thing we will ever get to it. Why would you want to see it? Listen, at the end of the day, Sami Zayn, he's not believable to beat Roman Reigns. It's not believable. But Cody Rhodes is not. Like, that makes no sense, man. Roman and Cody, that's going to be All Elite Wrestling versus the WWF. That's a dream match. Dog, he was wrestling in All Elite Wrestling last year. So to me, he's still the face of that brand. But at the end of the day, there's no other options. He beat KO. He beat Drew. He beat the whole roster. Dog, I don't want to see Roman get beaten by a guy who he's beaten. No, bro. He has to get beaten by a guy he hasn't faced or he hasn't been in the same ring with. But at the end of the day, Cody is the best option. Like, there's no other options on this roster. Look, man, I have to nip this in the bud because people are just brain dead. The Rock will not be beating Roman Reigns. He's not even an option. What part of this don't you understand? Roman will be The Rock's last match. The Rock has said this numerous of times. He said, his final match will be with Roman Reigns. That's his retirement match. So, hold on. Somebody said The Rock should be an option on beating Roman Reigns. This guy is a Hollywood star. He barely has time for one WrestleMania match. What will be the point? What will be the point based on his busy ass schedule? He has no time to be carrying around any fucking championships. And on top of that, The Rock does not want to be a champion. He just wants a story in a last match with Roman Reigns. That's it. This match will be his last match. This will be a retirement match. He's not beating Roman Reigns for the world title. That's not gonna happen. In fact, that's a bad option. Dog. That shit, look, it's not fair to call The Rock a goddamn part-timer. He is a no-timer. The Rock is a no-timer. Dog, The Rock is a Hollywood star. He don't give a flying fuck about no damn championship. The fuck? What will be the point, right? Because let's say The Rock beats him. Okay, who's going to beat The Rock? the fuck are you talking about? If he beats Roman, who's going to beat him? See what I'm saying? So what will be the point? Roman has to be beaten by a guy who's over. My God, you people have just forgot about Cody Rhodes, man. Cody Rhodes was the most over guy on the roster before getting hurt. It's like I go by facts. I go by evidence. Look, I like Sami Zayn, but no. World champion beating Roman Reigns, a guy who's 6'3", 260, looking like that. Roman looks like a Greek god. Why the fuck would Sami Zayn beat him? No, it's not going down like that, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It's like so fucking stupid. Just accept it. That's all. Just accept it. Whoever beats Roman, he has to be the biggest face in the company. That guy is Cody Rhodes. This dude has been hurt for months, and yet we still talk about him. That's a sign that he's still a fucking star. He's a big deal. There's nobody on the roster. Sami Zayn ain't no fucking option, bruh. He's not. He wrestles in a t-shirt. So, he is more credible than Cody Rhodes. Wow, people are so fucking dumb. Sami Zayn, I can't see him beating fucking Gunther, let alone Reigns. Like, wow. Look, the bottom line is there's nobody else on the main roster. Roman has beaten them all. Cody is the only option. He's the newest face. He's a fucking star. He's over. We still talk about him. And he's been hurt for months. People can't wait until he comes back. It's like, it's so fucking disrespectful. It's so fucking disrespectful. Look, man, I understand you don't like Cody Rhodes, but don't say dumb shit just because you don't like him. At the end of the day, whoever beats Roman, he has to be over. He has to have a good look. He has to look the part. I don't care. Fuck a story. He has to look the part. But let's go back to this dude said there's no story there if Cody beats Roman. They wouldn't have a good feud. There's no story there? What the fuck am I hearing? That's a sign, bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't watch the product. You don't watch the fucking product. God, man. This is not the same Cody Rhodes from All Elite Wrestling, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. He beat Seth Rollins with one arm. He's Super Cody. If he can beat Rollins, why can't he beat Roman fucking Reigns, man? Let's go back to why wouldn't it be a good story? Cody Rhodes has been telling you it's going to be a good story for months. He wants to win the world title for his father. Tony Khan did not want to make Cody Rhodes a world champion. See, Cody lied. Cody lied to people, right? Cody lied by saying he didn't want to be world champion. No, that's a bold-faced lie. Khan actually convinced him not to go after the world title because people would compare him to Jeff Jarrett. Tony Khan, he convinced Cody Rhodes that it will be a good idea for you not to be a world champion right away. Hence why Tony Khan gave Cody Rhodes multiple TNT titles to justify his career. That's why he did it. But at the end of the day, why wouldn't that be a good story? The face of All Elite Wrestling beating Roman Reigns. So Cody couldn't be a world champion on a brand that he built, but he goes to his own company and fights for the world title and actually wins it. That's a good story to me. This guy went from being booed by his own fans to beating Roman Reigns. To me, that's a good fucking story. Dog, the fact that he has told us he wants to be a world champion for his father. His father never became a WWF world champion. That's why he wants to do it. He wants to do it for his father. So in hindsight, it's a second generation guy versus another second generation guy. Dog, it's family legacy versus family legacy. Why wouldn't that be a good story? The fucking Rhodes family versus the fucking bloodline. There's a reason why Cody Rhodes says there's more than one royal family of wrestling in his theme song. Don't that make sense to face Roman Reigns? Bloodline versus bloodline, you fucking stupid ass. Fuck. That story sells itself. Right? The Rhodes bloodline versus the Roman Reigns bloodline. Don't that make sense? Who has the better bloodline? The fucking NY family or the Rhodes family? That's a big story, dog. How can you not see that? Both of their fathers were pro wrestlers. Ding, ding, ding. Second generation guys in the main event of WrestleMania. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Cody Rhodes comes from a rich wrestling family, same as Roman Reigns. That's a big story. How can you not sell it? Like I said, man, if you don't watch the product, shut the fuck up. You are out of touch. I watch, you don't. Cody Rhodes is the most over guy in the fucking company. I'm gonna say it again. Raw has been garbage since he's been gone. These are facts and evidence. People have been begging for Cody to come back. So how can you not say he's not a star? Oh, fucking God, man, I'm done.